Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Today we're talking about our friendship and how we met and all of our
Little stories and what made us like get closer over the year that we've been friends.
all this while doing our makeup,
while
talking.
Mind you, I forgot to put lipstick at the end, so that's why I have it now and not in the video when I said bye. I'm sorry, but we got that fixed. But yeah, stay tuned and hope y'all like this video and hope y'all like our little story and find it cool how we became friends, because we're cool, whatever. So keep on watching. Sure.
Anyways, well yeah, I moved here from my junior year.
So she moved here.
This is the first day that I went to school.
So usually here in our school, on our first day, like even if it's like when we go back from Christmas and all that, not all that because it's literally 1 year, but we get our schedule since it's like 2 semesters. So it was literally the first day of school back. And I was talking to my friend and we were just talking, and then she pointed her out. And then I was like, okay, well, like, what do you want me to do? And she was like, well, she looks lonely. And I'm not a person to make friends. Not that I don't like people. Actually, I don't. But, like, I'm not a person to make friends. I guess because I think I'm not good at making friends, if that makes any sense. So I was like, what do you want me to do? So she was like, let's go talk to her because she's new. And she's, like, very, like, friendly person. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll go. If you start the conversation, then I, like, you know, talk to her too. She was like outside the bathroom, and then we went over there, and then she said hi, and then we were just talking, and like we were saying, like, you know, like asking questions to each other. Basically, we didn't know each other, like not like personal questions, like so.
Yeah. So what?
Nothing like that. And we were just like, what lunch do you have? You should sit with us. Like, you know, basic questions you ask whenever you see a new student, I guess.
Yeah, and then like when they came up to me, I was like, oh hell no. I mean, not because I didn't like them or anything, but like, you know, you're new and like you just like, oh, and mostly because like I came from Dallas, so like it was really weird for people to come up to me, you know. But yeah.
Well, that's how it all started, and then after that. That's how it all started.
On her side.
On my side. That's whenever I first met her.
Well, whenever they came up that day, I first saw her. Bro, low-key, I thought she was ugly.
She always says that to me every freaking time we talk about it. She's like, I thought you were ugly.
She was wearing a freaking shirt.
It's because back in the day, I literally did not know how to
She did not
dress.
care. She did not care.
I didn't care.
She didn't care how she looked. She was wearing like a t-shirt and then those, you know, the shorts that go like to your knees? Yeah. That's what she was wearing, and some fucking chanclas.
Cause I didn't care. Like I was like, you know what, whatever. Like
I was like, oh hell no, this bitch ratchet as fuck.
I low-key still am, you know.
Pero yo no tanto. Like
I mean, no, obviously not. But like I guess cause since I was young and like I was just like based on my mom.
Yeah, like she didn't really care with how she looked like.
I honestly didn't. I was just like, I'm going to school, so I don't care.
Yeah, and I've always been the kind of person to at least like look decent. So,
well, I look decent, but
no,
not
she did not
very decent.
Well, anyways, well, yeah, that's how it, like, that's the first time I saw her, like, I didn't think she was pretty.
She said that to me every fucking day.
She didn't, like, have nothing, like, she didn't have no makeup, nothing.
Because I didn't know what makeup was, first of all. Second of all, I was just, like, in that phase of, like, I don't care. I honestly don't care. But then I guess I grew up, and then I was like, oh, like, it's time. It's time.
No,
it's time.
It was because I helped her too, but yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, after that, I had her in one class. Remember that? Yeah,
Art class. It was our last semester.
Okay, well, it was my junior year and her sophomore year.
That's how we met. Well, not that's not how we met, but that's whenever like we had a class together. We didn't talk in that class either until like later on, because like we would like make fun of people and stuff.
I mean, like we weren't like, I mean, we were kind of acquaintance because like we had art class, so we were like,
and we were literally across each other, so like why not, like, you know, have communication. So we like talked and stuff, but like it wasn't like, let's hang out this weekend.
Yeah, it was just
not
like
that kind of,
you know, like those little like school friends that you have that you only talk to at school.
those kind.
And then, who added each other on Snapchat?
You added me because we were talking about Snapchat. And then
I was like, we were in art and we were talking about Snapchat. And then I was like, oh, I should add you. You know, I was new, so I was trying to like just like make
friends or whatever.
Cause I only had one friend. Anyways, so yeah, I was like, let me add you on Snapchat. And then, so I did add her or whatever. And then, what happened? Oh yeah, well we added each other on Snapchat, but like we didn't really talk on Snapchat. It was rare.
I mean, we would watch each other's stories, but that was it. It wasn't like, oh, I like this, or like, oh, what are you doing, or oh,
you want to hang out? You want to go out? Yeah, nothing.
It wasn't nothing like that. Cause we were just friends in art class, basically.
And then like, okay, then that happened. Like that kept on like the whole year, like my whole junior year, her whole sophomore year. It was just like school friends. And then I had little problems in the end of my junior year, and I ended up with no friends. No friends, not even one. Well, actually, no. The ending of my junior year, I started talking to her cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started talking to her cousin, and I got close to her. But like, we wouldn't really hang out of school, but we would like talk like a lot, like in school, and like I sat with them at lunch y todo. And then, well, not her, but her cousin.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And then, cause we didn't have the same lunch, right?
We did, but we didn't sit with each other. Cause I would sit with like my other friends.
Yeah. And then okay, so that was the ending of junior year. I became friends with her. Yeah. We didn't have lunch together at all or nothing. No, we did, bitch.
We did, but we wouldn't sit with each other.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was the ending. Like that was the ending of my junior year. I didn't really have friends like besides her cousin and shit. Y luego, during summer, you know, like, cause I really didn't know nobody, so we didn't like go out or nada. Like I didn't know nobody, so I wouldn't go out or nada. Like it's junior year, about to go into senior year, you wanna go party and shit, but I didn't know nobody.
Although there's no parties here except for white parties. So.
Yeah.
No offense.
And then I wanted to go back to Dallas. Like that year, I was trying so hard to go back to Dallas because I was like, man, like what's the point in living here if like I don't have any friends? Like all my friends are in Dallas and shit. And then my parents were like, no, whatever. I was like,
it was
mad.
meant to be.
Shut the fuck up. So anyways, one day I was like bored or whatever, and I was like, oh, let me just do TVH on Snapchat. I was like, slide up if you want a TVH or whatever. And guess who slid up?
I did.
She slid up. She was like, me. And I was like, I guess you can get one. And I was like, fuck it, let me shoot my shot in French. I said, this bitch is ugly, but a friend is a friend. Well, yeah, I was like, okay, I guess I shoot my shot in French. So I shot my shot. I was like, to be honest, I was like, I don't know what I think I said, girl, you're pretty, but I was like, and then I was
She
like,
lied.
And then I was like, what else? And I was like, we should talk more. And then ever since that TVH, you were like, oh, thank you, girl, whatever. And then
like it wasn't like we talked every day, like literally every day, but it was like we would like start a conversation, like at a post that each other posted or something like that.
Like if I would post a quote like I'm a bad bitch, you can kill me.
Yeah, I'm a bad bitch, you can't kill me.
And I would be like, yes, girl, or I feel you.
So it wasn't like friends, but we were still like And then what else happened?
That was the summer, and then so. Then we started talking like around July. Like we talked like almost every day.
No, well, actually, basically how it all when it all started is my niece was born the day of school, and
the day before school, and she had left.
Yeah, well, basically it was a day, but I left before school started, and she had texted me because she was like, "Are you not at school?" And I was like, "Oh no, my niece is like coming to those world," and So I didn't go to school, and then the second day I came back, and I texted her because I had I saw my schedule and I didn't like it, so I got a schedule change. And at first I had A lunch, and no one had it. Like all my friends had B lunch, and I was like, well, I'm screwed. So I remember I was going into lunch, and she was texting me. Because she was like, are you back? And I'd be like, yeah, I'm back or whatever. I'm at school.
And yeah, I was still friends with her cousin, so it was like me, her, and her cousin.
Yeah, basically. And then so I texted her. And I know my cousin had B lunch, so I was like, okay, if she's there. But she has athletic.
Athletics. Athletics.
What's wrong with you, baby girl? That.
Oh, ugly ass.
But, yeah, anyways. So I texted her and I was like, you have B lunch, right? And she was like, yeah. And then I was like literally walking out, like to go to the freaking, I don't know, office or something to just sit there. And then she texted me and she was like, yeah, I have B lunch. So I, like, you know, I went back and I like sat beside her or whatever.
And her other friend had B lunch too, and she still decided to stay with me.
Oh, yeah. Shut up. And so yeah, and then after that.
So it was like me, her, and her cousin.
Yeah, basically. And then, well, that was it. Basically.
No, well, that was not really. No, okay.
Did we forget a point?
That was like, we were starting to become friends, but not really. We were like talking mostly because of her cousin. I got thirsty.
She got quenched.
And then like the day like we first like, I guess we were together without her cousin was when this one day when you remember this? I don't think you remember, but you probably don't remember when okay, so like in my house se fue la luz. You remember? It was a Friday. Then you fake ass bitch.
Yes, I remember.
Okay, it was a Friday. We were already talking. We were already friends, but we weren't like close, like to the point where we were hanging out together. But like she literally lives right in front of the school.
Literally.
So I was like, oh, and then like that day, my luz left like.
Luz se fue.
Like it wasn't working. So and I had really curly hair. Well, not curly, but it's like
wavy,
like poofy, yeah. So I was like, I am not gonna go to school ugly. So then I texted her and I was like, hey, can I go to your house? And I was like, do you have a straightener I can borrow so I can like straighten my hair? She was like, yeah, girl, you can come or whatever. So I was like, okay, but y luego I went or whatever, you know, because I was like, I'm not gonna go ugly to school. And then that was the first time I came to her house, and like that was the first time I met your mom, no? Yeah, that was yes,
no,
because your mom was there.
No, cut it right there, honey. Remember? Okay, that happened. I'm so fucking
well, yeah, that was the first time
that was it.
Like,
whenever she came to my house, that was the first time. The first time we ever hanged out. Funny story. Let me tell you. So my cousin came over to my house, and she had to go to work, and so I took her, and then she texted me, and she was like, "Come scoop," because she was at work too. This was the first time you met my parents. And I said, fuck it. And I didn't have a license. I really didn't drive by myself, like, often or whatever. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. No, whatever. So I went to pick her up.
Oh, because this is the time I worked at that clothes.
Yes.
I worked at a clothes shop, like, where they would sell, like, clothes. And then I got out, like, every day at 5. So I was like, oh, come scoop, because I saw her. She was already driving. She was like, bet.
Well, you see, there's something funny about that. When I got there,
You're
so
fucking
funny.
stupid.
I'm so
She's
dumb.
stupid as fuck.
Okay, so there's like a staircase thingy.
I've never met anyone else that's stupider than her.
This staircase thingy, and you know how, like, you know, para los abuelitos, I'm guessing, to hold them, right? So I was parking, and there was cars behind me, and I told you, I don't drive, like, that was like when I started driving by myself.
And she brought her little brother with her.
And I brought my little brother. I try to park, because it's like sideways, it's not like parking, like actual parking, it was just like para meterse así. And so I go, and I guess I didn't measure my freaking brake thingy, and I went and hit my light on the fucking pole.
And it broke it.
And it fucking broke it. I was fucking scared. Like, I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do? Like, my mom's gonna fucking kill me. She's gonna fucking gritarme y hacerme todo lo que le dé su gana.
And I'm scared. I'm scared.
And so I told her we tried to fix it and we couldn't. And I was like,
yeah, like we put tape.
Yeah, I mean, embarrassing. And then the tape wouldn't fucking like go in. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I went and dropped her off. And I was like, bro, what should I do? What should I do? And at that time, your dad was working at a...
Yeah, my dad was working at a car shit. I don't know.
Yeah, so I took it. And then I was scared. I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? And then he was like, well, I can find her, like, one, like, ya no sirve, or like, que ya no usen. And I was like, okay, that's a whole bit. And I was so scared to go home.
So I was like, oh, I'll go with you.
And I told her, let's go, bro. And she was like, all right. So she came, you know, like, they had already seen her, I guess. But, like, they didn't really, like, know her. Like, they heard about, like, you know, our freaking, what is it called? No, oh, no, we weren't
You
friends.
never heard with your eyes in the
I know. But,
takes a shit.
I do. And so, we came to my house and I was freaking scared. Like, scared.
Pussy bitch.
Shut the fuck up. Because you're scared of my mom too, so okay.
First of all, you're right.
Exactly. And so, that's how my mom and well, basically my parents met her.
Voy a pendeja.
So that's when she met my parents. And that's when basically she started coming over.
Yeah,
because I would always like, be like, come over. And then, yeah, that's when she started coming over. Like,
that's when we started, like, hanging out by ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
And then, oh my god. She was the first bitch I sneaked out with. I've never sneaked out before, ever. And then there was this one time she was like, hey, do you want to sneak out with me and my friends? And then I was like, bitch, I don't know how. I was like, what if I get caught? Hell no. When I told you I was scared, like, I've always been a bad bitch. Like, I've always never been scared of anything, but I was scared.
Because we were not in town. Like, we had, like, left town. And I was, like, scared también. And I was like, well, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because where we live is, like, really small. And there's nothing open, like, after 11. And, like, we have to drive, like, all, like, 25 minutes to go to the next town that they have some, like, a Waterbury open. And I was so scared. Like, the whole time I was on my phone, I was like, just wait till my parents go check on me. They're gonna be like, where the fuck are you? And I'm gonna start crying. And I was like, they're not gonna let me go out anymore. I was scared as fuck. But thank God they didn't find out.
No one did, basically. So now we just talk about it.
But anyways, yeah, she was the first person that I sneaked out with. No, y luego también, the next time, okay, the time we started going out was when we went to a fair.
It was something very wild. Did you get the color?
Yes. Okay. I'm already done.
I'm sorry. It's because I took my time.
No, yeah. Okay, so we went to the fair with me, her, the guy she was with at the time, her cousin's boyfriend. Oh my god. That day, they were supposed to get me. Let me tell y'all.
I know. I did it. I didn't say anything.
Okay, they hold me. Did you get in trouble that day?
I didn't. Because I got home.
Like around 2.
Around 2, and I just came in, and like the next day they were like, why didn't you answer the phone? I was like, y'all never called me. Sorry if you see Pilín back there. It's not a rat. I didn't really get in trouble. They were just like, why didn't you answer the phone? And I was like, well, I got a new phone number. Mind you, I was like a bad kid back in the day. Back in the day.
She had bolas. No, she don't.
No, I don't. I don't know what happened to them. I guess that's gonna be
Ew, you're disgusting.
I'm joking. But, where's my foundation? But yeah, that's what happened. But I didn't get in trouble or anything. They were just like, where you at? Where were you at? Why didn't you answer? And I told them straight up. And then they were like, your phone is back on. Like, I don't know why you got a new phone. I was like, no, it wasn't. By that time, it wasn't.
First of all, because y'all took my phone away.
Like, I had my phone because I paid for it, you know? But, like, since it's on their phone bill or whatever, they, like, disconnected it or whatever. And then after that, I guess since we, like, went through, like, you know, sneaking out, going to a freaking bonfire at 2 in the freaking morning.
Going to parties.
And stuff. I guess that's what, like, made us, like, get close.
Getting in trouble, basically.
Yeah, basically. But,
what's another time that it was, like, bad? Because when we would sneak out, we never really got caught, right?
I did.
You did?
But I was by myself.
Oh, she's a stupid bitch. So, yeah. But have I gotten caught? Hell yeah. But the cops, too, they brought me home.
Multiple times.
But anyways, And that's a story for another day. But
that's whenever we want to tell y'all about our sneaking
that's how I met
times.
one guy he was from Mount Pleasant.
Yeah. I mean, she kind of was like, bro, like, are you okay with that? I was like, I'm perfectly fine.
You know, like, I've never been the kind, like, if you fuck with a nigga and, like, you don't want me to, then I won't. Like, I respect you, like, because you know how some friends, like, girl code, like, you're not supposed to fuck with the same people. So that's why I would always be like, dude, like, you're okay with that? And she'd be like, yeah, I don't care. I mean, I thought it was kind of weird because in Dallas, like, me and my friends never did that shit.
I mean, I guess we didn't take each other serious, so I would... Oh, sorry. No, but, it wasn't, like, anything serious. I was like, I don't care. I honestly don't. And, I mean, I was with someone already at that time, so...
Loki, she's the reason, like, I talk to a lot of guys.
Pero no me metas a tus cochinadas.
Fuck off.
Don't be blaming me.
No, y luego, también, Loki, I was the one who, like, influenced her to wear makeup, too.
Loki? I mean, I was starting to use
I helped her
but...
arreglarla.
Hoy no más. Hoy no más. Okay, we're just gonna be like, yeah, totally.
Bitch, because you know it's true.
Another time that we were like, shit, like we are friends, was when there was a little fight between some people.
Oh, yeah.
And like they came up to my house.
We're cool now. They bomb ass bitches.
Cool,
they bomb ass bitches.
That's like what also brought us together, because I was like, damn, like this bitch is really gonna
I've always been a peleonera, to be honest. Like ever since I was
when
Dallas,
I was little, but yeah, no.
Ever since I was in Dallas, I fought so much, and I always talk shit, and I have a big mouth. Like sometimes I need to stay quiet, to be honest.
For real?
First of all,
I mean,
but yeah, that got us close, like really close.
that's our rule.
Yeah, like
So if
like,
another bitch jumps in,
like,
then that's not fair.
that's like me with any friend. Like if you have a problem with someone, it's my problem,
Basically.
but it's okay now. They're bomb ass bitches. We're friends. We're all friends now.
We're all friends.
It was
We're all in
petty.
this together.
It was petty.
I don't have mocos. I just have makeup
But
on
I'm
my
petty
nose.
ass bitch, to be honest.
I have mocos.
I'll argue about anything.
She
Anything,
will.
anywhere.
Anything,
I'll fight anyone
and she don't care, basically. But I mean,
Es que I'm
What
telling
can
you,
we
I'm a
say?
peleonera. Sometimes I be like, I'm gonna be a better person, not overreact, not give these bitches like
the
attention.
attention.
And then aquí ando respondiéndole, sending them my address.
This bitch.
But yeah, we would always go out together. All the
She
time.
would always go out with me. Like, I would always be like, oh, you want to go to Walmart with me? And she would be like, yeah. And so,
Mom?
like,
Her mom was so used to me.
yes, like, she would be like, okay, we're going to Walmart. And I'd be like, all right. And she would literally wait
On me.
on her. And, like, I guess she liked her or whatever.
I messed up on the fucking time.
It was basically, like, her other daughter. And we would always joke around with that. And she would be like, okay with it or whatever. Like, she literally has a freaking picture of her in her room.
Yeah, she does.
It's that deep.
But that's how like we started being friends or whatever. And then like we've been friends ever since then. How is it long? Like a year now?
It's been a year,
Like a year and something months.
basically. It's about to be.
Because we were friends during Halloween because that's when we hanged out. We went to the haunted house, remember? So October, yeah, like a year, like almost a year and a half.
It basically started like friends. I want to say like September.
Yeah, like around August because we were friends.
Well, basically, yeah, August.
So we've been friends for like a year, like a year and a half now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, we've had fights
We stopped being friends for a little bit for like
for like a
literally-
month.
No, it wasn't even a month. Was it a month? Yeah, it was.
I don't like that bitch.
Fuck you.
Why did I stop being friends with you?
We stopped being friends because remember that time I went to Oklahoma? And Yeah, that was the first fight ever that we stopped talking to each other.
Why?
Like, literally, completely. Because I remember you had texted me. And I texted you back. And I say everything by heart.
Yeah, she gets booty her fast. I thought I was sensitive.
I'm sensitive. I think I texted you. No, you had left me on open. And she was hanging out with a group of friends. Mind you, I don't really care. Like, she can go hang out with whoever. Don't be thinking that, you know, I'm a freaking friend of those. Like, you can't hang out with certain people. And, like, you can't hang out with anybody else but me. But that day, she had left me on open the whole freaking night. She only Snapchatted me. That's because we had a streak. So, mind you, if we wouldn't have had a streak, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't have texted me. But anyways. I got mad. This one?
Pendeja.
My bad. we got
Ugly.
we got into a fight. That's how we got into the fight. And then I stopped talking to her, like, completely. And, like, sometimes I'd be like, what? Like, are we seriously, like, mad at each other? But I really wasn't. Like,
Yeah, she got mad at me because I fucking left her on red.
because I take it by heart. And I was like, fuck you, bitch, then. And then, so, like...
And I'm like a prideful ass bitch. Like, if you don't talk to me, I won't talk to you.
We're both like that, so... we really can't do anything about it. Like, I was like, fuck, I can't do it. Because if she does it, then I'm gonna do it. But I'm pretty sure she's not gonna do it because she's like me, you know? So it was kind of hard to, like, get back or whatever.
Yeah, so we were fought for like a month.
Literally. And then one time she did a live and they had saved it. And so I went and watched it and my name came up.
You for real?
Yeah. And that's how we started talking again. Because I was like, I'm not talking to this bitch until she talks to me. But I knew she wasn't going to talk to me. And I went to see her live because my cousin had told me, did you see her live? And I was like, no.
What
And
did we say?
we're taking Sylvia to Dallas.
Yes, I remember.
So that's when I hit her up again. And I was like, oh, I just saw your story. How are you going to bring me on your stuff like that? But I was just joking around.
And I'm a bitch. So, like, if you come at me sideways...
But
I'll start
I
cussing
didn't
at
come
you.
like at her sideways. I was just like, you know, like I see. And then they were like, yeah, so you're going, and I was like, yeah, fuck it. But we ended up not going. But yeah, basically that's how we started being friends again.
Yeah,
like
spray.
setting spray. When we stopped being friends.
Ay, ya me va a caer la verga.
Pendejo. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's when we started being friends again. Yeah.
That shit was lucky funny though.
It was like later on we would make fun of it, and like mind you, like I don't cry over. I don't want to seem mean, but I don't really cry for friendships. I don't know. I guess because like you know it's like, pues ya las perdiste ya que like ya no puedes hacer nada.
She cried for me though. So.
And I cried for this bitch.
Yeah, I got it like that.
At that time, I called my boo to make more sense. And I told him, I said, I was on the phone with him and I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I fucking miss this bitch. And he was like, it's gonna be fine, babe. It's just
No,
a phase.
he told her not to talk to me.
No, that was because, that was for another reason. But that's when y'all liked each other. Because mind you, they don't like each other now.
I hate him.
So, I gave her that.
Oh yeah, she gave me this for my birthday last year.
And so I was like, okay, you're right. You know, it's maybe a phase. Like, yeah, se va a ir y ya. Like, it's gonna, not like that. Like, se los va a ir. Like, not her, but like, se los va a ir.
Oh, like we're gonna let it go?
Yeah, like, we're gonna let it go and stuff. And I was like, still, bro, like, I can't. And I literally cried. And then later on, I was like, why the fuck did I cry? But, yeah, and then we got back together and I told him. And he was like, I told you it was just a phase. And I was like, you're right. And then,
But
like,
she would. No, let me tell you. This bitch be so fucking petty. Okay, so I have her on Facebook. That bitch would like post like share stuff like about friendship, talking about what it is, talking shit, talking shit.
No, but she started it though, and I was like, okay, you wanna continue it? Alright.
Nah.
No, mind you, I never put nothing on Twitter, but she
Te
did.
llevas, no te aguantas. Se lleva.
Tú te llevas y no te aguantas. Tú te llevas y no te aguantas.
But sí me aguanto, like I did. Es que si nos llevamos, pues que quieren.
It's because we're both petty as fuck.
We are, and that's like the problem with us. Like if we ever like get mad at each other, it's gonna be a good while for us to like come back, you know. And it's gonna take one of us like to be like, you know what, like I'm gonna text her, like I'm gonna tell her this. So I mean,
Sometimes
we've
we
been
met.
through a lot of shit, but we're still in this together. So if y'all find out something, don't believe it. Cause like literally we were so close that like literally guys would text me and be like, what happened to you and May? And I'd be like, nothing, we're still friends. They'd be like, she's never been on your Snapchat for a good while. Like, what happened? Nothing.
They're keeping up with this.
They stay keeping up with us. We should start keeping up with the, what should we call it? You know how like Las Kardashian tienen su pinche show? Keeping up with
La de Wings Borro.
keeping up with La Ratchets. We're not that ratchet. We're cool.
You were ratchet at the
I
beginning.
was.
She was so ugly.
I
though.
She
She
tells
was
me
so
this every
ugly.
freaking day. She's like, bro, I thought you were ugly. Like, okay,
she was
bitch, how many times do you have to tell
I
me
mean, now
for
I
me
don't
to
think she's
understand that?
ugly. But I thought she was ugly.
I mean, back in the day, everybody was ugly. But hey, I got most changed, so basically I changed.
Because of me, because I helped her be pretty.
Hoy no más. She's done with her makeup and I'm not even eyes. I don't know why. Está bien pinche caliente. But yeah, basically that's how we became. Oh fuck.
That's
Became
how we
friends.
became friends.
Let me see if this lash. Mind you, I haven't worn lashes in a long time, so ya ni sé cómo se ponen. Y no son están mis pinches.
Oh, ugly. But yeah, that's how we met. It's been like a while since we've been friends.
It has.
I think the latest we come home was 8 in the morning.
Literally 8.
Cause we were always like, cause like, okay, when she stays over at my house, my parents don't really care like if she stays over, like if we go out, and like they don't really check on us. So like when we be going out, we be getting home so fucking late.
It's bad. And my parents do care, so like we have to be back like at a certain time.
Well, like at my house, we don't have to wait till like that time,
Basically, because half of the time they don't even know if we're home or not.
but yeah.
Where's my other lash?
As long as we're there by the
Okay,
time they
let's see
wake
my
up, they're good. You stupid.
Ow.
No, now I remember also when we were in fights, our parents would be like, "What happened?"
Yes, our parents. So literally every time we get in a fight.
Or like if I don't come over for like a week, they'd be like, "Y'all already fighting?" Like,
Yes, my parents, especially my dad, because my mom works the weekend, and she would always come over like literally every weekend. And literally every Sunday that we would pass by her house, because like my house is like, you know, 5 minutes away from her, but we have to like go through her house, not through her house, but like where she lives. And he would always like tell me shit. He would always be like, ya no son amigas, and I'd be like, what are you talking about? And he would always be like, pues ya no vas a la casa y nada, and I'd be like, no, we're good, it's just she's busy. So my parents like got attached to her basically, cause she literally was over like every freaking weekend. Oh hey, I'm almost done. I just need highlighter. But yeah, and since then we're really close, and like everybody knows our business now. Not everybody really.
also fucking ugly.
But like my family basically.
Ugly ass. Okay, anyways, yeah, this is the ending of our video because it's a long video. Well, anyways,
I'm still. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. If we would get paid for doing this, I would tell y'all what I'm doing. I'm joking.
shut up.
I'm joking with y'all.
Somebody,
No. This is Wet n Wild.
somebody beat her.
De la Walmart.
Ew.
Say, es de la Walmart. You have to go cheap on this. You know, pinche makeup, pinche expensive. A lo mejor ni sirve and shit. I mean, sí sirve, ¿verdad? But like I'm telling y'all, like basic stuff, y'all should just get it from Walmart.
Okay, apúrale.
I'm done.
Oh, okay, well, anyways, we're done. Yeah, this is our makeup.
Ooh, so we're done. My hair's not straight. I look like a niña con.
Wait, hold on, we're done.
Fucking hide my room.
But other than that, I think that's it for this video. And hope y'all enjoyed it. And hope y'all liked our little story. of us telling y'all how we met. This picture we here with her music. How we met and like what has happened since we met. And then later on, you'll find our little stories because apparently we have a lot of adventures together.
They're fucking funny as fuck.
They are. They really are. But other than that, I think that's it. Okay.
Anyways, yeah, we're done.
We're done. We're done for good. Ya se descontroló esta. But yeah, that's it. And anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, so remember to like. You should
Subscribe,
say it.
subscribe,
comment,
share.
and share. Obviously, and make sure post notifications is on so you can get notified when we post the next video. And I hope you all enjoy it. And see y'all next time.